I just realized where I messed up. I'm so sorry for that. I got Central and Mountain Time confused.
Oh, yeah.
That's on me, though. Like, I will... friggin' Tubi, like, because they live in AZ, they've, like, messed up my entire perception of how much, time is behind. But, whatever. That, I will... You know what? I will have it fixed going forward. How are you doing, though?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. I love my job, so I'm good. So, these matches, talk to me. Why'd you pick these ones?
They're actually the against that same Falcon player that I was having trouble with that I sent you like the first time we met.
Nice. Do you beat him?
Yes. This time I do. It was game 5. I feel like I played really decently well, at least. It was still like a 2-3, but I feel like I did a lot of good things.
Let's go.
In this set.
I love that. Okay, so I'm just labeling them 1, 2, 3. I'm just gonna label them 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't know what the order is. Is it what you sent them in?
Yes, I'm assuming it's top down.
Okay, cool. So you know what? Maybe we'll just open one at a time and we'll go from there. Let me share my screen. And so you mentioned that this guy is normally this guy is normally a bit of a headache.
Mm-hmm.
Which makes sense. This is probably this is one of your tougher matchups. Like Falcon in general, I find for like our characters, like lower tiered, like mid tier like mid fallers, floaties, like he tends to be a pain in the ass. Oh, I love that you're wave landing onto the platform. Okay, so what's the goal of like looking at these today? Is it just to see like is this like a triumph session, or is this to like see what we're missing? Like, what's the plan here?
Yeah, to fill in the holes. Because I feel like I played well, but I think there's definitely still things that I need to improve upon. I think Falcon's just such a hard, unfun matchup.
He is such a fun suck, like real talk. Like nobody like robs the game of like joy quite like getting down throw need.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so let's see what we got here. So on Battlefield, this is game 1?
Yeah.
Cool. Like I said, love that you're getting onto the platform. Interesting choice with up throw. So what's the idea with up throw here? Like if he dies over here, can you get him?
I think a wave dash F tilt can reach him.
Could you wave dash into like double jump fair to like push him off like further?
I don't. You might be able to.
Or like wave dash off like falling fair?
Yeah, I was thinking like falling back air or something too. I'm not sure if fair reaches far enough depending on their DI.
Okay, cool. But basically there's a follow-up there.
Yeah.
So this is something I think that we could be better at for sure.
Yeah. I think Edgeguarding is definitely one of the weaker things I have versus Falcon. Like, it seems so easy, but I always get, like, tripped up on it.
So here's a thought. So what if we just hit him here? Like, pop him up with, like, maybe not down smash, but, like, what if we up tilted him here?
That's good.
Yeah.
That would be good, for sure.
So, like, I think one thing about Falcon that people kind of, like... I think one thing that people forget when they're dealing with Falcon is that while he is obnoxious and takes forever to kill, he doesn't really have a lot of good... He doesn't defend himself very effectively in general, especially when you're, like, popping him up and stuff, you know?
Yeah.
So I think that, like, moves like up tilt, if he was, like, 30% lower, I'd even consider down smash. Just anything that, like, just keeps him... That allows us to, like, force him off stage and force him to up B or down B and, like, jump and stuff. Anything that puts him in another spot that forces him to recover more brings us a little bit closer to the point where we kill him. And really, the other thing that it does is, even if all we do is do another 50 damage to him, we've still done another 50 damage to him. Like, that's totally fine. If you're not going to look for the up B, like the jugular, then I think that we might as well just, like, we might as well just play to tap him more. And just hit him with anything as long as it, like, keeps him in disadvantage. We don't necessarily need, like, the best moves as long as we just are doing good moves, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
that makes sense.
In other words, like, Falcon is a character where, like, you don't really have to optimize everything in terms of, like, the like, min-max on, like, edge guarding. There is such a thing as good enough against him. Love that you downbeat there. This all looks really good. I love that you did that low. I'd like to see some up smashes. I don't know why, but I get the feeling that the guy's very up smashable.
He is very up smashable.
Like, oh, there we go!
Like, up smash and crouch cancel. But I was just missing them, like left and right.
So here's a thought. So we hit this follow-up. I love that you did that down B. What if we, like, nared him? Like, just for the pop-up, like, land on the platform, then, like, kind of go, like, maybe get, like, another, like, back air. Like, the back air's more up in the air, so we can, like, corner carry him a little bit better. Okay, good. Don't let him have the, don't let him take the knee that he's not entitled to. Love that forward tilt. Ooh, love the spacing. Why are we jumping here? So here's my thinking. So when you see that him come up with this nair, you know that his nair hits like here. I'm thinking we just trade the forward tilt.
Okay. Yeah.
Or like wait for the nair to miss and then hit him. But like we're more capable of doing both of those from the ground. Because we like this is the like between the either we're trading with the nair, like the nair itself by like doing it early, or we're trying to like hit between them, and we can accomplish both of those more effectively on the ground.
Okay, yeah.
I do like the choice of the initial bear though, like the one that put him into that position. Like that was all good. I like that we're being like annoying with our edge guarding, but if we're gonna hold the edge for this long, like we need to be willing to ledge dash. I also don't know why we're grabbing the edge so early. Walk me through this one. So what's the plan here?
I guess the way I've went about edge guarding Falcon is hold the ledge until he commits to going to stage, and then hit him for landing on stage, which I don't think is, I don't know if it's the best.
Okay, so this is something that's good. That's worth us sinking our teeth into.
Yeah, for sure. That's definitely something I wanted to talk about.
Yeah. So let's say that these are our starting. Let's say that our starting position is on the stage. Like, let's say, or actually, no, what? Let's work with this jump. Well, that's fine. We can fix this easily. So you haven't committed to your double jump yet, right? And where does Falcon's? Let's use this handy dandy like match. Where does Falcon's recovery go? He kind of goes up above the stage, and then he can kind of go forward. He goes forward a long way, doesn't he?
Yeah.
So all the way to the end of the side platform. Cool. And I'm assuming we can agree this is probably full forward?
Yeah.
Cool.
I would say so.
So he kind of goes like, okay, maybe not like that exaggerated. Probably more like this. So let me ask you. If this is his full forward, with him landing roughly here at the end, so it's really more like, it's kind of more like this, but that's okay. That looks cleaner. We'll use that. So with him landing here, where can we go that's like, that allows us to deal with all of his options from our position here?
Not on stage or when we're jumping?
Let's say we jump. Like, let's say we short hop back here like we did. What can we do to like fix this? To give us option coverage? Because like the thing is, his up B always moves the same way. Like he moves, like he can move it like here, he can move it like here, he can move it like here. Like it always kind of moves in the same arc though. Like he has to go like there's a certain point he has to travel to. Like it's about here. And then he has his like decisions, right? So my question to you is, where can we go that allows us to deal with these different decision points?
I feel like the closer to the point that we are, the more options we can cover.
I would agree. So what stage? Where do we want to be on the stage that allows us to do that?
I think like right under the platform.
Why under? Why not on it?
Oh. Yeah. That makes sense.
Yeah. So why did you say under?
I was thinking under just because you can cover everything if he lands on platform and on stage.
Mm-hmm. But so what? So with his, why do you think I'm thinking that it's better to go on the platform though?
You can hit him before he hits the ground easier.
There's that, which is important for some of these outcomes. So I would say that, like, let's pretend Luigi's here. So this is you. If we're here, what are the, like, so if we're under the platform and he lands here, like here, anywhere like from here, right? He recovers with his jump, and what are we hitting him with if we're starting from here?
Just a forwarder, I suppose.
Right, but if we're on the platform, up B.
Yeah. Okay.
And then if he goes this way, which is close to the edge, what are we hitting him with?
Back air.
Right, or fair, or forward tilt,
Yeah.
like one of the three. Like one of the good Luigi Edgeguard moves. And we're hitting him before he lands on the ground. So we're not in, like, it's really that you have the coverage on these outcomes. That's what makes being on the platform better, because you're still equipped to be able to cover everything else. The other cool thing is that even if you have a bad reaction, because you're covering this section so hard, which is like the part that where he's most likely to survive, where does he wind up landing? He probably has to grab the edge, so you still have advantage state.
Yes.
So that would be one thing I would adjust. Because imagine if you just didn't get hit by any of this. Like, you still take the stock first, I think. But, like, imagine if you just didn't have, like, another, like, 60 damage. Like, another, like, 24 damage on yourself. Or, like, 20 or, like, 30 damage on yourself. Oh, he might actually take first. Nice smash. Okay, yeah. Like, that would have been... You would have been up right now. You would have been up with, like... You would have been up, like, at 60. Nice nairs. I love them. Love that. Okay, so shield pressure. Why do we not just, like, back throw him?
I think I was going for another nair and just missed.
Okay, gotcha.
Or drop through fair, I mean, on that forward smash.
Gotcha.
Just shield was so low, I was hoping to hit his toes.
Gotcha. Okay, fair enough. So you went for a shield poke. I'm just thinking that, like, with him, like, holding block there, especially after we've confirmed it on, like, nair jab, on the next nair, I'm just like, man, just, like, let's just back throw this guy. Like, he's at 140. I do like what you're doing here, though. I think that with you playing the platforms more effectively, like, it's becoming really awkward for him to, like, just move around in general. That conversion on the side platform was also really sick. Like, the way that you followed him up there, I think, is, like, the most impressive part of the sequence. Like, I think that needed to be a short hop fair, but, like, whatever. We're not gonna waste time with, like, you know, with short hop fair here, because that's, like, yeah. But, yeah, I really like what we got going on here. Why Battlefield? Can we just forward smash him here? Like, if he like, out of down throw, like, what are our follow-ups? Can we just, like, F smash him and kill him? Or something?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that should have been that there.
Cool. I feel like simpler inputs, like, on some of our combo choices is, like, kind of the name of the game, especially when it comes to finishers. I think that you're still being a little fancy with finishers. Like, you're doing things that are, like, difficult, but I don't even think that you're, like, does your turnaround short hop fair in place, like, even come out that much different, like, that much, like, sooner than forward smash or down smash? Like, I don't think it does.
No.
Okay, yeah. And it's such an easier input, because you just, like, tap and do it. So, okay, so this here. So you had really good, like, defensive spacing versus Falcon. And you, like, kind of went into him. Oh, but you actually only got hit by the weak knee, so... Nah, that one's fine. That one's fine, that's fine. Because, like, you have to wave dash forward sometime. Like, yeah, never mind. This is one of the reasons I'm a fan of, like, up smashing, by the way. Like...
Yeah.
It's kind of like, it's a weirdly not like, as far as smash attacks go, it's not that laggy. And they kind of can't fall into it, so yeah, it kind of sharked for that up tilt. In the way that, like, an up air might. Which is pretty cool. I haven't really seen any up air from you, and he's going above you a lot, so that might be something to consider. I don't really know if it's better than these back airs, though, which is the one reason I'm kind of reluctant to kind of comment on it. Yeah. But all in all, I like this. That edgeguard, like, cleaning up the edgeguard. So, like, what happened here? So, I actually do like the choice to grab the edge because, yeah, he can... So the reason why this situation is different... Can you think of why this situation is different than the other one? And why the edge grab is good here?
Because he could just follow the ledge and double jump grab it.
Correct. Now, there's still a way to make this more effective by staying on stage, and it's just to be aggressive here. Like, if you just come up with back air like this. Yeah, because you just use your back air, like, at this angle. But this one is fundamentally different than the other spot because, so I actually think that in terms of consolidating advantage, you took a good line here overall. It's just that there was a better one available in my opinion, but like this is not bad. This is not bad play by any means. You could even make the case that like we don't necessarily want to back air here, just because like that gives he has counterplay to that. It's gonna sound stupid, but like his back like he can kind of try to time his like up B hug. Because he has, like, the ability to, like, fast fall or not fast fall, like, he still has access to that mix-up. He can actually try to time his up B hug, but, like, yeah, bear is one option here that could, like, be worth considering. But this to just, like, force him to, like, air dodge or, like, do the up B or side B and then hit him, like, this is completely reasonable. So, like, I would say that the play you took is, like, the second most consistent line. Yeah. Whether or not mine works, like, more, it is, yeah. And yours, like, yeah, like, this is exactly why it's the second best line, because it just kind of secures you a powerful aerial finisher. Yeah. No, good stuff, though. Like, man, you were just... The way you kind of, like, weaved around the platforms was crazy. I have never seen Luigi, like, move like that, ever. So that's sick. But I do think the edge guarding is, like... The edge guarding, I think, is an opportunity, but, like, whatever. We've covered that. That's the only thing that... That's the only big thing that stands out to me, though. He counterpicked Yoshi's story.
I think that's his comfort pick in like every matchup.
Okay. Okay, so that was a slide off opportunity, I think. Do you know how to do slide off?
Yeah.
Okay,
I think. Huh?
What's your input?
Just down and away. Hold down and away.
Ah, okay, so this is worth noting. So down and away usually works, but a more consistent one is actually down in towards the platform on the C stick. Because so there's certain frames of some characters' tech rolls and no tech roll where their ECB is actually considered off the platform.
Okay.
Yeah. There's a hacks video on this that I can send to you, but like basically the gist of it is that during because of how the characters' bodies like stretch out, like while they're tech rolling or like no tech rolling, they actually leave the platform for certain frames, and I think that might have been one of them if you were going for it there. Which then just means that, like, because you're not considered on the platform, the ASDI down input doesn't actually put you onto the platform. So you just get comboed as normal. Let's back this up just a bit. But that's just it, like, that's just like a DI input, like, fix.
Yeah.
Let's see here. So what is he doing? He's doing knee. See, he's just, like, doing all these, like, all these walling aerials, and I'm just like, okay, that was a little weird with the jab. Were you going for jab grab?
Jab grab.
Okay. You can't chain grab him, or just weren't confident?
No, not at 0.
Okay, got it.
That's what Jaw Raiden usually does. Is at 0 it's up throw, jab, grab, up throw, up smash.
Oh, gotcha, gotcha. That makes sense because he's really heavy. So I guess your up throw is like weight, not weight independent. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, I see it. And I guess that's just like a mistake. Okay, cool. Oh, that was sick. The way the turnaround fair. Could you have teched that?
I'm not sure if.
Yeah, you were definitely touching the wall,
Mm-hmm.
so that would be something I would comment on. Like that's something I would like look into. Just like option selecting the tech. Because the thing about Falcon is that a lot of his hits, like okay, so let's think about it this way. So if Falcon is hitting you off stage, and he's on the ledge and he's kind of got you in that position where you're like where you might have to tech. Okay, so it was further back. So maybe it's here? No. Yeah, here. Okay. Or, I don't know. Yeah, this one. Okay, cool. So, if Falcon doesn't go for this, get up attack, right? Like, what are the other hits he might do in this spot to edgeguard you, right? Probably his stomp, his back air, that kind of thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
So yeah. those are things that you would still like be teching at about this time anyway.
Yeah.
So I think that like just option selecting for the tech is probably like the play here, just because like yeah, it doesn't impact your ability to grab the edge anyway.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's the but like again, input cleanup, but. We want to attack the Falcon kick.
Yeah.
Because he's still inactionable all the way over here. So like wave off back, like wave dash off back air. So being aware of the Falcon kick is a big thing. Because like yeah, you're fine. Like I can see where like edge guarding is a real problem here because yeah, the biggest thing that I'm noticing is just that like you're so passive when he's off stage and you don't have to be.
Okay.
Yeah. Because I think one of the big improvements that you've noticed is like good fireball. Like against space animals, like it's kind of good to like use the more aggressive coverage systems, right? Because it kind of like limits their options more. The same thing kind of applies to Falcon. It's just that like he wants you to do more because his like Falcon kick and stuff like cuts through the fireballs and whatever, and he's got more air mobility. You just have to like go about doing it differently. But with him, it's more like you just put hitboxes in the way of him. Like I like that fireball, and that worked pretty well. That was like sick. But I think that like what he could have done here if he was better is he could have just like edge canceled this up B.
Yeah.
Like if he edge cancels this up B, you like this never works and this play never like works out. So like I think that like what makes more sense here is after that fireball and you know he's going up here, I think that we just go onto this platform for the same reason.
Yeah.
Because if he starts like drifting this way to go over us, we can just hit him this while he's moving this way and potentially like punish his DI, right?
Yeah.
And then if he goes anywhere else, we're just on the platform. We're able to cover it. So I think that we gave him a way out that we didn't have to give him.
Yeah, because when I watched that, I felt like it shouldn't have worked, but it just worked.
Yeah, he did something stupid. Like he did something that he didn't have to do. Like I get it was a really tricky play, but it wasn't a good play. I love these back airs. This guy say anything after you beat him?
No.
Was he just mad?
No, I think we always have like really close sets like this.
Okay. How often would you say you win them?
20-30% of the time.
Okay. So he's favored, but like you definitely you definitely got the juice. You got the goods.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's go. See, like when he's able to like DI perfectly, like he's got so much to work with. See, the thing is your positioning is perfect. Like imagine you just double jump bear here. In fact, let's capture that image because like yeah, this is perfect.
Yeah, he doesn't have a double jump here at all.
Yeah, so like with this, it's just I feel like you can just put yourself. If I were you, all I would be doing is just putting myself in between like him and the stage and back airing like here. Like basically putting the back air here and then bringing it down on top of him basically.
Yeah.
Cuz like there's nothing he can do about that really. And really what you're doing is you're forcing him to like have to like pull back with his up B so that even if he like gets by you or gets under you, he can't make it to the edge. Like his edge grab box like doesn't get there. Like that's really the goal here. So you're kind of trying to just force him back. Yeah, because this one I think was a gimme. You don't. I think that part of it is that it looks like you fast fall, and the thing is you can still make this work because even if you go at this path, like. So what happens is it's like you get into this path and then you wind up being here at the time that he's like that he's coming forward. But then the thing is that like you're still able to defend it by just double jumping up and then back airing here anyway. So you're just kind of like taking a different path to get to the same spot. One question I'd have is, what do you think the advantage is over the way that you did it is? Because there is one advantage. There's one big advantage.
He doesn't get his jump back.
He doesn't get his jump back in either case.
Yeah. Oh, in this. Oh, here.
Yeah. So like my play is we start here and we just kind of slowly fall in front of him and back air. Your play is you fast fall and then you back air like this. I'm saying your play has one big advantage. There's an advantage to my play and there's an advantage to your play. What do you think the advantage to your play is? I guess really you're more like this motion because he's like because you're hitting him here. So we can get rid of this, we can get rid of this, we can get rid of this. Because you're doing 1, 2, 3. And my play, which I'll do the lavender for, is to just like actually that's too dark. That's too bright. That doesn't show up. So we'll use the purple. So my play is just a 1, 2, 3. And then we back air him like around here.
I guess on mine, I'm just back on the stage already.
Bingo. Absolutely. That is a huge advantage. Your play is safer. Your play is better at, like, if he's not at 91, like, if he's at, like, say, like, 50, your play is significantly better. Because what your play does is, it lets you, it, like, probably puts him, like, around here, or, like, here, which, while you're, like, returning to stage, so then you're able to continue with, like, my off-stage stuff.
Yeah.
Like, more, like, once he's, in, like, in the right spot to be further out, like, at a higher damage. I think mine is better at killing him, but, like... But like yours is safer, which means that if there's a percent requirement, like a damage building requirement before we can go for the juggle, before we can go for the jugular, your play is better.
Okay. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah. This is no good. Honestly, like at this
I feel like this is usually what I fall into is I get here, I hit him, and then he just goes nowhere.
If you're going to do this Edgeguard, at least hit him with the good stuff. Like, this should be, like, the second you confirm that he's going on stage, like, once he's here, we should already be getting up and up-being his ass. Because, like, there's no reason for, like, why are we not... If we're going to go through the effort of letting him land on stage, why are we not, like, hitting him with our most powerful on-stage moves? Like, this is what I'm saying. Because, like, that's the only thing that's, like, so, like... To me, if we're going to commit to a strategy that, like, limits our, like, offstage presence in such a big way, then at least we should get, like, we need to at least get something that wasn't available with just, like, standard edgeguarding paths out of it. Because otherwise, like, it's like, why would we let the opponent land on stage with Fox, just so we can back air them, if we could just back air them off stage, right? Then we don't have to interact with like AMSA tech. We don't have to worry about like crouch, about ASDI down. We don't have to worry about slip off. Like we don't give them their jump back. We just like all the things that we have to worry about. Like the amount of things that we have to deal with like decrease tremendously. And I just kind of gotta think that like if we have the option to just not deal with it. Oh my god! I just saw the opening per kill. If we have the option to just not deal with it, then like why not? Like why are we dealing with it?
Yeah.
And the answer is, well, the answer is actually answered by Luigi and Fox. It's like, if we have a move that hits even harder than that offstage back air, then it is worth it to, like, go for it. Like, if we're hitting up smash and up B, then, like, yeah, absolutely it's good to, like, let them land here. But we're not even going for those. So, like, what I'm saying is that, like, your strategy still has a reason for people to go, to go for it.
Yeah.
But it's like, we're not even going for those reasons. Amazing back air. That was, like, a commentator combo if I've ever seen it. What are we doing?
Yeah.
Like, I can think of, like, 6 different plays that would have, like, all been better than, like, what we did. Actually, grabbing the edge and holding it here is actually probably really good, because you just get up and up B him, because he's at 124 in his FD. Like, why are we not just killing him off the top? Yeah. What's his fastest way onto the stage? Probably ledge dash?
Yeah.
No, he doesn't have, like, a weird aerial interrupt that's, like, good at, like, landing in place or anything, right?
I don't think so.
Is it easy to ledge dash in place with him?
Falcon?
No, with Luigi.
With Luigi? Oh, yeah.
Okay, so, like, ledge dash into, like... So the reason I'm asking about ledge dashing into place is because, like, let's look at, like, how we put him off stage here, like, with that initial thing. I can imagine it be, like, first of all, I'd refresh. But second of all, like, I can imagine it being, like, super weird to, like... Because he's landing close to us because I think he's thinking, like, if we get up, like, we're gonna fly all the way over here, so we have to do a slow thing. But if we can ledge dash in place, then, like, this doesn't work. So I think that maybe controlling our ledge dash distance might be an interesting, like, idea to explore. Like, as a big picture idea. Because I think that's, like, people tend to also, like, hang back against Luigi and just kind of, like, just assume that he's just gonna, like, come on at high velocity, so they just kind of, like, wait in that diagonals. But if we can get up and get on the stage in place, maybe that we can deal with it more effectively? I don't know. So far, so good, though. Like, it's really... The biggest thing here is just edge guarding, because I actually really like a lot of the neutral game decisions you're making. And the combo decisions, honestly. It's just, like... It's exactly... Like, it's mainly the finisher, and the finisher relative to, like, the edge guarding. Love this. Love that you just went for the trade. What do you think we could have done here?
I think up tilt is...
Probably
better, or up smash, or after the trade.
After the trade. I was thinking that there might be something that we could do after the trade. I actually like that you went up to meet him in the air, because I feel like you're more likely to get the trade.
Yeah.
And then, yeah, once again, letting him on stage. Yeah, like, this is just so inefficient. So what could we have done here instead? Let's look at this. Yeah, like, he's still in stun. Like, we can just, like, wave dash off and back air him.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's really, like... So for edge guarding his up B, in general, like, in this position, it's really about getting to the point where, like, we can kind of go in front of... Like, we just want to get in front of, like, the highest point, and then just fall with him. Because, like, the amount that he goes forward is... Like, the amount that he goes here is pretty set. Like, the initial jump, like, hop is pretty set. So really all we want to do as Luigi is just kind of, like, get into, like, full hop into this spot, and then just, like, come down with, like, our fare accordingly based on his, like, drift. But this is really like the magic spot is like here. This is like where all the magic happens. The cool thing about also facing away is that like you can still fall and grab the edge, but especially at 135, well, at 135 I'd consider facing towards him a little more. Just because, yeah, like your fair just kills him, whereas your back air requires more steps.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like this is like And the thing is, like, it works here because it's at 135, but, like...
Yeah.
We didn't have to, like... So many, like, there's so many of those situations that come up. That was just a clean one that was easy to, like, draw from, but, like... You're destroying him, though. Jeez. What did he do? Yeah, you're bodying him this game. This had to feel good.
Yeah, usually I don't really like this stage. Just because no platforms make it a lot more simpler for him, I think. Yeah, it should have been forward air for sure.
But how do you do the forward air?
Full hop and wait for him to get up and then...
No, because we're already at height. We just run off and do it.
Okay.
Because we're already lined up with him. But you could full hop it. But like remember his up B has startup. It doesn't come. What frame do you think his up B can hit us?
Probably like 10.
Oh, you think it's that? You think it's that good?
Yeah, I don't know. I hate getting grabbed by it so much.
I know everyone does. But I assure you, like, okay, that's better than I thought. It's 12.
Okay.
So it is 12. Okay, fine. It's better than I thought. But the thing is, like, if you just run off and fair him...
Yeah. I think if this is a spacey, I'm running off and fairing every single time. And I don't know what it is about Falcon that makes me so hesitant to attack him.
So I'd say it's probably the hitbox is, like, the hitbox is just, like, kind of gnarly. Like, so... Oh, sorry, 13 frame startup. But the thing is that, like, it's mostly in front of him, right? Like, it's not at his head, so you could actually run off and fast fall fair. And I think that the airborne one is, like, a little bit different. Let me see if we have that one. Neutral up special. Okay, no, we only have the normal one. We don't have the air one. Oh, I guess that makes sense, because, like, it's still the same animation. Like, he still does this either way.
Yeah.
One thing I would kind of remind you, though, is that, like, even if he does grab you at 0, does it matter?
No, because I can just double jump and fair him.
Right.
Anyway.
So, like, knowing our percents, being aware of, like, of this factor is, like, that's pretty important. I think in general, like, yeah, the idea of falling off and fairing, like, running off and fairing seems like to be something that you're kind of uncomfortable with. Because, like, this is another one where it's just, like, you see, like, he was over here, we could just run off and do it. But we're trying to short hop off. So, why is it that you don't like full hop, like, running off and fairing? Is it that you don't think it'll work? Or is it, like, you just have an aversion to it?
Yeah, I'm not sure. Because I know I do it specifically in one situation where I get like that triple jab on spaces at low percent, and I'll just run off and forward air them. But it feels, I don't know, it feels a little bit weird.
Gotcha. I also want to point something out. Look at how much more actionable you are for covering his like onstage landing lag when we don't hold the edge so early. Like, you're able to get this because you're doing that, like, because you're staying more active around the edge with, like, how you guard it. So this also helps, like, this also contributes to the, like, make him die for landing on stage strategy. So yeah, like, it's, you really can have it all. With this, what I'm learning is that you really can have it all with Luigi.
Yeah.
Which is actually pretty sick. Maybe he'll be the next character I learn. But it's... Hey, I'm serious. Like, this is good play. I'm also I'm really impressed with the fact that all the games that he's won have been like last stock, and yeah, it looks like this one is going to be no exception. So talk to
Oh
me.
yeah, the ending of this one's pretty good.
So tell me about like Pokemon Stadium. What are your thoughts on it, like versus this this doofus?
I don't like it because I feel like the blast zones are closer than FD, and for the same reason I don't like FD as much. So it just seems like he doesn't really have to play with platforms a lot, and I feel like Falcon kind of get stuck on them. And Luigi likes the platforms.
Gotcha. So here, what I think has happened. So talk to me about this play. What were you looking for? So he's committed to this kind of like this kind of like messy up B early. So what is the plan with this up air?
I'm not sure even.
Okay, so if we're not sure, that's okay. What do you think
Yeah.
a better play would be? I agree with this up tilt. I think that this was excellent sharking. Where should our eyes be? Like what is the thing that we're looking for to tell us what we're doing?
What his drift is?
Right. So I think that I know what's going on, and tell me if I'm right or wrong. You're worried about you're trying to hit him out of the air.
Yeah.
But do we have to know? But is it possible that we can't hit him out of the air in certain positions because it's just not convenient?
Yeah.
So what are the zones where we can, and where are the zones where we can't? Like what spots can we do it, and what spots can't we do it? That's my question.
I feel like if he's really far above us, we can't go up and hit him.
Right. So we need for him to like come down a bit. Absolutely. Agree with that. So I would say let's look at so with his drift, where can he go?
He can go probably to the edge of the platform on the left.
Can he edge cancel?
Yes.
Cool. So with us wave dashing here, I think this makes some amount of sense. So us being here is a-okay. Agreed. What about where else? So let's assume that because we're here and we're blocking off this zone, he doesn't go forward because we can see he's not going forward anymore. So if he drifts backwards, like he probably drifts backwards, max backwards to land here, right?
Yeah.
Cool. So this would be so we can kind of define it as he can go here, or he can go here. Like these are his two spots, and this one takes him off the level like over here. So this is like this is the no zone. Above all else, we do not want him to get this. So us going here makes a ton of sense. Now, here's my question. Is it realistic for us to be able to get a good punish on him going this way, while also being able to cover all this?
No.
I agree with that. Unless you have a sick play that like works.
But I think that'd be very tough. And any punish we'd get on him if he drifts back wouldn't be very good.
Right. So what exactly is the punish that we're looking for in like let's divide these zones a little bit. So, I think that it makes sense to like divide this, cuz this is like landing on the platform, right? So like what would you say is what do you think is what is the punish for him falling in this area? So we're guarding this, so we're not letting him have this section here where he lands there, because if he goes there, well actually how do we keep him from landing here?
Hang out under the platform.
Yeah, so we like hang out here, and then if he drifts forward like this, what do we hit him with?
Forward air.
At 60?
Or up air.
Yeah, I'm thinking up air, because like it's better for comboing, right?
Yeah.
Cool. So like we up air him here, so like that covers this area. That's good. What if he lands over here? So like we're probably have to like be here, but what if he lands over in this area?
Can do a double jump back air or wave land grab.
Could you stomp him? Like Meteor Dare?
Yeah, I think you could.
Okay, so that's on the table.
Double jump there.
Because I'm thinking that like double jump dare here makes like on this area makes a lot of sense because it pops them up into like this area, like somewhere in this kind of area, and then we can just like punish him. Like we can keep going with the combo. And I think like by doing this, we also keep the option to like potentially hit him if he's we can also like back air him this way if we like going upwards. So like I think that like this gives us coverage here, but there's kind of like a pocket in between it, like around here, where we just kind of have to accept that we're going to be doing down air.
Yeah.
And then over here, that still keeps our ability to do up airs in this, like, if we use gray for up air, like, we still have up airs in this section over here. And then, like, so it kind of allows us to multitask. Like, I think that we're just jumping way too early on that play. Okay, yeah. Like, it's just, we don't have the coverage to, like, get that. I also noticed you're doing more down Bs. I know a down B was something that I feel like you just didn't do before.
It's kind of a panic option versus Falcon, and he can't really cover under him that well at the spacing where your down B hits.
Nice. Okay, okay. So, well, let's not too worried about the recovery. Falcon's hard to recover against. What happens here? See, like, it's the passivity.
Yeah, I noticed that right away, too.
And the thing is like, it detracts so much from, like, the good coverage in your play elsewhere in most of these situations, because it's just, like, it makes your end game so anemic, but, like, it really doesn't have to be that way. Like, there's so many good things going on. Like, that's, like, I would maybe, like, consider cleaning up some of these, like, these side platform combos, but even this, like, it makes sense. Could this be another, like, down air meteor opportunity, like meteor into grab or something?
Yeah. I think here I wanted, like, a back air nair, but when he's stuck on the platform, I just double jumped and dared.
Yeah, he was trying to slide off, I think, but he wasn't quite at the edge. But the thing is that, like, slide off is usually, like, a down input. Like, slide off is still a down input that, yeah, it's like an ASDI down input. Well, actually, this is interesting. So if he's trying to slide off here, if that's, like, the calculus, like, if he's trying to slide off from this back air and there just wasn't enough knockback, what do you think about just hitting him this way? Like, to the right?
Yeah, I like that.
Like, what if he, like, fared for the knockdown, and then he DI'd into it, and then we just, like, hopped up there and, like, I don't know. Like, I don't know what exactly it would look like, but, like, you see what I'm saying, right?
Yeah.
Like, that seems, like, really, really, really gnarly. Yeah, you're in the good spot, I think. Actually, no, he would have hit you. Could you have CC'd that? No, not at 90. Never mind. Yeah, nope, never mind. Play makes sense. Are you... I feel like you are the least lucky Luigi player I've ever seen. I feel like every other Luigi, that would have hit him and killed him.
Honestly, my misfires are so terrible, it's crazy. Like, I got 3 in a row in the set before this. I was thinking we could watch that one next week, and I still died for it.
How'd you do in the next set, by the way?
Next set was Grands, and I lost to the same player we watched last time. But he played Fox, and he was telling me after the set that, like, yeah, he stopped, or he's changing his full hop ideas to do it less, so it's more powerful, and he kind of ate me for it a little bit.
But we've got him to have to, like, clean up his full hop game. That's good.
Yeah.
You know what? If we can just beat the automatic full hop Fox, then like, okay, great, meteor cancel. If we can beat the auto full hopper 5000 and they have to do actual good full hops, then like, you know what? I consider that a victory.
Yeah.
So what, you got second then?
Yeah.
Good stuff. If you keep getting second, they're gonna have to put you above one of these guys.
Yeah. It's pretty close with this guy. This is the first time I think I played him this year, actually. He just hasn't been to very many tournaments.
Nice. I have Kwong in my Gommel pool.
The DK?
Yeah. I think I can do it though. Like I don't know. Like I have no logical basis for thinking that because he's like really good. But like,
yeah.
But like I feel like if I could do it, I could make Ness see places he's never seen before. Like 49th.
Yeah.
49th. Oh my god, I love... Oh, what the... Falcon, no! Oh, if you had gotten that... I don't know what Luigi does to gimp him.
Pretty much jump over him back here.
No, like, if you hit this, like, reversal, like, what do you do? Like, can you gimp him? Yo, you had your double jump.
Backwards,
you had your double jump, right?
Yeah,
yeah, okay. Yo, I have an idea. So, tell me what you think of this. We fast fall into him. Like, same down air, but we just fast fall into him here. And then we just, like, spam back air, like, double jump in front of him and spam back air and try to drag him down.
Yeah, I like that. Like, get in front of him.
Yeah, exactly. Because once we hit him, he's going to be in stun and he's going to drop a bit. And we're still fast falling down and forward. So then it's just like, then we just double jump, back air, back air, back air, and then like air dodge into the up B to try to like push him back even further, like a little bit further. And then, yeah, just something like that. Because I think that like I think that a lot of the things that you're going to find that to work on, I think a lot of the things I'm noticing are just like these little like positions where like the opponent is dead or theoretically dead, but we just have to recognize them faster.
Yeah.
Like he should be dead here. Yeah, we just missed that. But like this is a good example. Like I would have wave landed onto the platform.
Okay. Yeah.
Why do you think I want to do that?
Because you can't really get off the platform very easily. And he has to attack. Oh. You can probably just up B him here.
And he's dead.
Mm-hmm.
Like, let's consult, let us consult the runes.
I have the percents.
Is he dead?
Falcon on Yoshi's or Pokemon. Yeah, he's dead at 81.
Yeah, so like this is what I mean when I say that like we just need to like we need to spot these situations faster because like this is a checkmate because there's nothing he can like once you have him at this percent he's knocked onto the platform. There's nothing he can do if you just hit the tech chase. He loses the game right here.
Yeah.
Because, like, theoretically, there's, like, assuming that you just do the double jump waveland here, there's nothing he actually can do about the up B.
Yeah.
Like, it's just curtains. So I would say that, like, this situation, like, if there's another situation, in addition to the Edgeguard, like, spotting, like, this situation where, like where the characters are, like, positioned here and here. Did I send this one? No, I did not. Okay, cool. Copy. Bloop. Bloop. I would say that like this is like fundamentally one of the big ones because like if we like it's so confirmable because we have like this as like a giant like I'd say that like being aware. How aware are you of the opponent's percent when you're playing? On a scale of 1 to 10, would you say?
I would say 6.
We need to get that up. Okay, what does a 6 mean?
I think it's whenever I'm in neutral, I'm aware of their percent, but during a combo, I kind of lose track of it.
We need to be like, especially when we're hitting people onto platforms. So I think that one of the keys to like increasing efficiency with this character is understanding just like using your up B more effectively. We need to understand that like whenever the opponent is going to be hit onto like hit onto one of these surfaces where they're in knockdown, and we're able to follow along closely behind them, we need to check this. Because this fair never kills. But if we waveland, waveland here, so like what was the process here? We like uered, then we like double jumped, and then we fared. But instead of fared, if we waveland, and he's at the percent, and we can just RTC the up B, he is dead like every single time here, and we don't have to interact with his up recovery at any point during this. And this what a great way to like increase our efficiency and not contend with his recovery than to just murder him. The secret ingredient was just like killing him better. Because like Luigi has like probably the most powerful vertical finisher in the game, that's like somewhat accessible. Like we should be using that where we can. Also, I wave dashed out of shield on a Pikachu up smash and up B'd him. The other
Luigi?
day. Yep.
Huh. That's interesting.
It was crazy. I went back in frame by frame and confirmed that the Pikachu started another up smash, so it was actually 2 frames off. But it was like, the fact that it could even work, I was like, whoa, this is cool.
1 second, I have to go grab something.
Sure.
I'll be right back.
No problem. It's all good. We have 3 minutes. Hello! Oh, perhaps Bees is not back.
Okay, I'm back.
Okay, cool. Let's finish this last game. So, because yeah, I always like finishing the set. And why is it not playing? Did I mess something up? No, play. I told you to play. Okay, cool. Launch replay. Let's go. 5.7 OPK in Luigi Falcon on Fountain of Dreams? What did you do to this man? Like,
I don't know. I feel like that's not super great just because it's Falcon and you can combo him really hard if you want.
I mean, so I would say that like you're comboing him really hard, but I'm just wondering how are you putting him away efficiently? Because like for me, the whole thing about Falcon is that like it's not that you combo him hard, because I find that he actually lives a while after you combo him like too hard. For me, it's the edge guarding, but like you're still killing him efficiently with like fairly passive edge guarding. So I'm wondering like what other parts of your game have to be strong enough for like that to be possible? Reason number 8734 of like why we have to like not abandon this whole like let him on passively let him on stage thing. Because yeah, it doesn't do enough. I would honestly think that back throwing him would be better, because at least then he doesn't go across the stage. Like if you wind up in that position and he's not dead, I would actually strongly consider back throwing or like down throwing. Because you know what I mean? Because at least then we keep him, like, we don't let him interact with the floor. Because we don't want Falcon interacting with the floor. He's really heavy. He can do it forever. Oh, what the hell? Oh, he just... I'm just gonna pretend that you just, like, continued your sick combo. That's fine. I can do that. Oh, okay.
Oh, what did I miss there?
Where's the nair?
I feel like I wanted to land on the platform or something.
Probably, but like, what is better than late hit like landing nair?
Yeah.
Like to me, that's just like, like if we just nair here, like. What can we possibly like? What move is ever better than landing nair here?
Yeah.
So like, yeah, just nair. Because it's like it's so perfect. Like you just get the strong hit. You land right after. It's a dream. Like God, the things you would have done with that landing nair. Like, you probably would have just... You probably could have taken another stock. Okay, that was... This is all... Everything except that was, like, amazing. And then he DI'd it badly, so it's fine. But, like... This, I feel like, is a good example of, like... So the way that you get that trade, the way that you stop this... And then, like, yeah, this is just a matter of, like, just jump and back air him. Don't let him land. Because there's no reason he should have died to that down air. He can still AMS attack that. Absolutely. So a lot of these, like, kills are just, like, him dying for, like, not for no reason, but, like, he doesn't have to die. I feel like we need to grab him more. Like, like we're attacking his shield a lot. You see what I mean?
Yeah, I've definitely noticed that a lot versus him.
This is actually a spot where like I actually think that your positioning and like letting him like land is actually good. Because again, the percent. If we up B him, he dies.
Yeah, he is dead at 95 exactly.
Look at me with my Luigi percents. So like I think that, like, I know it's kind of a meme to, like, just tell people to, like, just hit your most powerful move. But, like, I truly think that, like, the biggest takeaways I have is active edge guarding and paying more attention to, like, where the spots where you can hit your most powerful move are. Okay, one more. I get why you did that nair, because it's, like, maybe he's at the percent. He's just a little low, but, like... I like that you went for it. It's just a matter of cleaning up the percent's knowledge. But, like, all in all, I really like the direction of these choices. I would say the biggest thing that you can do before we're like ready to like kind of move on to more like advanced neutral concepts and things like that, I'd say the biggest opportunity that you have right now that probably should be cleaned up, that I would recommend cleaning up or fleshing out further, is just like finding ways to end your combos in your up B, or like create situations where you can up B, like whether during Edgeguard, whether during combo, like just create spots for those. Because you're already doing it, it's just you're going for like other finishers that do not give you as much return on investment, and like in doing so, you're leaving the most powerful kill move in your arsenal on the table, and there's really no reason to be doing that. The other one is just the active edge guarding, and then yeah, just like it's little things about like recognizing like going. I would say. Are you afraid to like just like to like stock trade or just throw moves at people when you're off stage? Like, is your priority just like recover, get back, go there? Like, do you? Yeah.
It depends on the position. If I'm below them, definitely I'm kind of scared to throw out moves.
Okay. Cause like, I guess the one thing I would say is, there's certain positions that we like identified, and when you rewatch this you'll see them, but like there's the opportunity for us to like really take advantage of our buoyancy during like offstage like stock trade situations. Like there's that like the one in particular I'm thinking is the one on stadium where like you could have fallen down and then like just gotten in front of him using our buoyancy, then jump up, and then all of a sudden you're really floaty because you've gotten rid of your fast fall. So then you just like stick moves in front of his way and just force him to be into you. And like, even if you don't kill him, you still do like a ton of damage, right? And then because he's Falcon grabs you, you go back on stage. I think spotting little things like that needs to become like something that you're like, I don't know how you would practice that yet, but I think that it needs to be something that that at least is on your mind, so you can flesh out like your checkmate situations better.
Okay.
So I would say that like just, it's gonna sound silly, and I know this will sound like scary, but do not be afraid to throw your body off stage and just hit them. Like hit them with like, just try to like, if you're ahead, if you're a stock ahead, just throw your body at the fast faller, and just don't come back until they're dead. If you die in the process, so be it. But like, you need to start building that kind of familiarity with like how many moves it takes. Like they're like a Tootsie Pop. Like, how many hits does it take to get to the center of a dead fox? We don't know. We'll find out. Like, but we need that knowledge so that we can make proper checkmates, because right now we just don't have it.
Yeah. Okay, that makes a lot of sense.
Yeah. And again, I'm not going to be mean and make you do it like when you're even or behind, but like when you're ahead, just try it. Like, you will be delighted to know, like, something people don't get about the fast fallers is that they are actually really good at stock trading, partly because of their fall speed and partly because of their powerful down-hitting moves. But the trade-off of that is that everyone is good at stock trading Edgeguards on them. There is not a character in the game who can't do it. Like, frickin' Bowser can do it. Bowser actually is above that sort of thing. He doesn't even have to do it. But, like, Kirby can do it. Like, Luigi is absolutely better than Kirby. We can figure this out. But you gotta try it.
Yeah.
So can I count on you to try it?
Yeah, for sure.
You looked great. Keep up the great work, and I can't wait to see what you come up with next. I'll see you in 2 weeks.
Yep, we'll see ya.